What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Flashback Witsel. He looks at an absolute phenomenal card. Honestly, really nice. A little bit expensive. We'll get onto the cost. I haven't looked at that. I've just kind of done him. I really wish they'd fix these animations here. I have not a clue why it's so slow. The design looks absolutely phenomenal. The player looks really nice, especially if you whack either an Anchor, Shadow, or Sentinel on him. He genuinely looks absolutely cracked. So I'm very interested with this card. He may potentially change my team completely. I'm not too sure, but we'll have a go with him. At the very minimum, I love these flares. This year, they've really gone above and beyond on the walkout thing. I like that it's, as a content creator, the fact that it's kind of like pushed back and not like inwards. I like the inward side as like a visual, but this is perfect dream for a content creator. It is literally right in front of you. It's beautiful for thumbnails and stuff like that, but Witsel looks really good. There's 284s, 185 with 1 inform needed, and in general 4-star, already brilliant. 6'1", medium right foot. We've got solid player and leadership, 82 pace, 83 shooting, 86 passing, 86 dribbling with the 99 composure on him. Phenomenal. 74 defending, 76 physical. He does seem like a well-rounded central midfielder this time round. I'm interested to see where I can actually link him in my squad, because literally it is #United got a kit as well. That's pretty sick. It's pretty much La Liga / Prem, and then I've got a few Serie A players that I can whack in. We got Rudiger as our most expensive player so far in these these free packs. We don't even get a rare, do we? Oh no, we do. Oh wait, what? Okay, we just get a rare. In fact, I didn't see the top of the thing there. But packs wise, I'm never really estimating packs back in terms of these sort of SBCs. All I'm thinking is all of these can go into either sell them or you can go into a gold upgrade, depending on what you want. I think I roughly spent probably about just under 100k doing him. Obviously, I already had quite a few cards as it was. Let's go into rivals just to sort the team out. He's currently coming in on the Xbox at 170. That is seen as though Fatty came in at 200. Well, he came at 200 now, but obviously he was like about 160 to 170 when I fully did him. Let's have a look at Witsel then. What players have we got to go around him? This is going to be the biggest point with us. I do have obviously the Icon, who I think is going to be the place that I'm going to have to try and link him. I think I've got Carrasco. I think potentially I might have to play him off chem, which is very embarrassing for a review. Let's have a look. Who else have I got? I might be able to get a side together, you know. We've got Bellarabi. In fact, we could go that side and just put. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll try it this way. So we'll take Sterling off because I was just kind of putting stuff together. Let's see if we can get him on the 10. Let's put Odegaard back in there. We'll swap them two over. We'll then go with. Trying to think who could go striker instead, because we did pick up. I think we've got a Rodrigo. Even if we play him off, as long as Witsel's okay, then we should be all right. I think we've got Rodrigo, who does get a link to Fatty. Odegaard obviously doesn't, but we can whack in. In fact, we do have Llorente. Just kind of building a squad with you right now, but we do have Llorente, who actually he's going to feature in my first weekend league team. So I'm very interested to see how he does. And then, if we go with what defenders do we have in the Bundesliga, and I need to know the right backs as well. This is going to be the biggest issue, is I don't quite have a full team per league yet, so that's going to be the interesting part. We do have Boateng, but we do have Holzenberg. I suppose in terms of chem, we have Klosterman as well. Is he untradeable or is he tradable? We have him tradable, mad. So we're going to be using him. We will sell him at some point because obviously he's worth a little bit of chunk of change. We're going to go with Lena. Beautiful side there. We don't quite get the full chem just because we don't have another BVB player or Belgian player, in fact. But we can. I think we have got the manager on him. I think 8's good enough, to be honest. I think 8 for me would be the minimum that I'd require. 7 at a real push if it was someone like an informed Varane or someone like that. Someone with a bit of top end quality, which I suppose you could say Llorente does have. And then we do need to change the keeper. I don't know what keepers I've got in terms of Bundesliga. It's not looking fantastic because I've pretty much just got Premier League keepers. So it's going to have to be. I wonder if do I have a Neto? Neto will do just fine. But I suppose he doesn't because he's not Real Madrid. Again, this is where I want to get... What is he on? He's on 7. Well, we could deal with that. We could deal with that. So Witsel, anyway, we'll get on to the review. We want to smash this one out. I'm really happy with him. I did think he was going to be expensive. I'm just debating. Let's have a look at Sentinel because I'm assuming I've got a few. Yeah, I've got 12 of them. So we can go ahead. I know he doesn't get the max benefit from it now, but obviously if you do use a Bundesliga team, just imagine that he does. In the end review, we will have a look at him. But the 99 composure is amazing. We've got really good ball control, reactions and dribbling. Balance and agility for a 6'1". I'm not too fussed about that. Finishing, if he wants to push up, I'm quite happy there. Good pace in general for right now. Obviously, you could transform it into a shadow, get really that defending up and that pace. But I thought it's better to be used right now on jumping strength and aggression to really see him through. So let's just go straight into a game. I'm very interested to see how he plays. Obviously, he's more of a centre mid this game. Normally, I play him as more of a kind of defensive mid, if anything. But he's got the stats to back up everything, really. You whack a shadow, and he's got pretty much decent stats throughout. So, anyway, let's jump into a game. In fact, we'll see who we're against first. And I think that's broken, in fact. It always stops the clock for some reason. But let me know down below, who did you get? If you did get this far as well, make sure you slap a like button, and then we'll get into the end review after the game and just see how he played. Is he worth the 180 that he currently is? Obviously, the market is still rising, so be aware of that in terms of the fodder market, because obviously Witsel costs quite a bit. We've got a decent BPL team: Gomez 100k, Lacazette, Jesus, Mendy, Semedo. Decent team. Witsel already on the ball. Can he see him through? Oh, Sissoko makes that interception there into Witsel. Let's start again. We've hit off the mark straight away. First game back, and it's already a little bit shaky. He is attacking quite well. I'm not passing it as efficiently as I want to. He's really pressing, and we need Witsel in this. Can we get it forward? We'll go back again. To be fair, I'm not really feeling Trezeguet as the greatest striker in the world. Is he onside? He is. Beautiful. That literally said he's not a good striker, any outside of the foots with his weak foot from an assist off Witsel. Witsel with a cracking interception. Can we find it over the top? Rodrigo gets the touch but doesn't take it away from his body enough. Into Witsel again. Doesn't manage to get the pass off this time. And again to Witsel. We're going to try and go the opposite. Beautiful little 1-2. We get it away as well. We see him making that dying run right there. Into Witsel again. Go the little cheeky 1-2. Across. Back to Trezeguet. Into Rodrigo. Into Witsel. And he's going to be met. Not quick enough on that dribble. Gets it back to Rodrigo. Find his left foot. Hits it across goal. And it's a great save from Pope. Oh, and it's a cracking thunderhead from Varane. Witsel again, picking the ball up from a cheeky little bit of Llorente's kind of interception, and we get speed up lag. Honestly, I've gone to wired network, and literally still the same amount of speed up lag. You'd think they'd fix it in this game by now. Honestly, to start with, very impressed with Witsel. Think he's definitely been demanding that midfield. Really tall, straight on the ball. And to be honest, to be fair, for a 6'1", he's got good strength even without like it being amazing overall, because just the sheer size of him is actually really nice to play with, especially in this game, coming off FIFA 20, where size wasn't a massive thing. It was mainly the quick, agile players that were kind of being more meta as such. Witsel seeing that out. Lovely. Get on that counter. We see a bit of Ansu down the wing. Can we get that cross in before... Oh, keeper's getting it. I need the early cross to work better. Lovely ball into Witsel. Couple of step overs. Finds it into Rodrigo. Dembele is going to step off the mark. And he's just, again, not quick enough off the line. Oh, that's going to be a goal easily. Pan a keeper. Far too easy. That's a cracking ball. Again, can we find... It's literally just this cross all I need. Into the back post, and it's gone straight to the keeper, honestly. It's some sort of training that I definitely need to be looking at, because that is a moment right there, especially in Foot Champs. If you bottle that, that could literally be game 1 over already. So going into the overall for Witsel then, as we can see, 170, he was chilling at 180-ish, and it's starting to go down as the market fluctuates. 180 was his max, 170 is a nice price. Obviously, you will see that go down as we go forward into the game. So obviously, as the market drops on Thursday morning, might be a nice buy time, really. If you can get 8 a.m, you can get a lot of fodder for very, very cheap, and I think he would be worth it then. If you can get him probably under... If you're going to spend coins, I'd say under 130. Probably more near to 100k of coins spent. If you can get it as cheap as possible with no players, phenomenal player. Really, really good player. He's got all of the stats in the nice areas. Like I said, you can go either with Shadow, which obviously boosts his pace up massively, turn him into an 86 DM. Basic will be an 85 DM, 90 CM, and 91 cam. That is some serious numbers. Potentially, centre mid could be his absolute role. He was holding his own, getting the ball to him, passing it out, making the tackles, headering. He's got everything. He is the perfect centre mid right now, if you get what I mean. You're not paying for a Hullet, a Zidane, or someone who's going to be quite a big presence in the midfield. He's very easy to get, and I think depending on what chemistry style you go for, you could go with potentially an Engine would be good for a centre mid. Again, you can see there, really nice boost there, but the defence really does take that hit. Potentially an Anchor just to kind of balance them out, gets a little bit of pace and defending and physical, could be the way to go. Personally, I went with the Sentinel in the review, which obviously got the DM up more than the CM. In terms of this, they're going Anchor, Engine, Sentinel, Shadow. So literally, probably what I said, Anchor would be the best one for pace, defending, physical. Then you've got obviously Shadow if you wanted to go more DM, really hype up that defending. Then if you want to go with, what was it, Engine? Did I say Engine? Yeah, Engine was then the second choice, which obviously does cater towards more the centre mid role, gets his dribbling, passing, and pace up, but no defending, which I think is a kind of an option where I think he is good to have. You could have more of an attacking centre mid, and then this guy is more of a kind of holding and attacking centre mid, because obviously he's already got that natural shooting that's at a relatively good level. 4-star is brilliant. We've got the medium, so it's a nice central mid balance, and overall some really nice links. As you can see, Sancho, Sane, Hazard, obviously Hazard and Meunier in their actual team, so that's pretty good. Strong links, there's obviously Haaland, who is a phenomenal striker, Royce, who I haven't used yet, Forgan, Sancho, and then obviously, oh no, that's strong links. So then we go to weak links. We've got De Bruyne, we've got Courtois, who he's not going to link with. Anyone else? Lukaku, I suppose, if he got a few informs, would be quite a nice one. Mertens, who's a fantastic one. Some really, really good links with him, and I think that is going to be the best bit about him. The Belgium team's on the way up. Hopefully they do get a few informs. Mertens normally gets some. Hazard could get some. There's a lot of players that can go up with him. I'm very happy with the design. Really happy with, obviously, the SBC. I think 170 seems a lot, but you got to remember this is like a big card right now, and not many people are going to be able to do him, or not many people are going to want to do him. So the price range is nice for the people who can afford it. And I do agree, the casuals, they're not going to be wanting to spend 200 on Ansu and then 170 on Witsel. So it's a bit unfair there, but I suppose that is the game. You pick and choose your SBCs. We've managed to finish another one. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you for the next one. Peace.